Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back today with another pick a card reading. But first and foremost, I want to say that I hope everyone is well, and I hope that you all are safe and that you are enjoying your week thus far. I feel well, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, and I'm definitely excited to be here with another pick a card reading for today. So if you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, I want to give you all a special welcome back, and I just want to continue to thank my lovely subscribers for everything that you all do to interact with me and also to engage with my channel. And I just look forward to being able to expand this channel with some more readings that you all really enjoy. So I always want to thank y'all before I get started. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button, join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure you check out the links in the description box as well. So yes, the question that we are asking Spirit today is, what is your human experience currently lacking? What is your human experience currently lacking? And y'all, as you think about this question before I get started, I just want to let you all know that you are enough. Don't feel as though you are a failure. Don't feel as though just because you may not have one thing at this point in time that you will never have it. Things change all the time. So just remain fixed on that. In addition to asking that question, I'm going to be getting some more information on what can you do, okay, what the results of your actions will be if you take them, and also some advice as well, so you all don't leave feeling like I didn't speak any life into your situation. So that's what we're doing today. If you are new to pick a card readings and you don't really know how this reading goes, you can take a look at the 3 pile options that you have in front of you. And essentially, you're going to choose the pile or the piles that you would like to listen to, whether it's by the artwork on the back of the tarot deck or even by the crystal. So for pile 1, we have the Cosmic Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. For pile 2, we have the Navigator's Tarot with the Selenite Stone. And then for pile 3, we have the Chinese Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. So pause this video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 different pile options. Then you're going to go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen. And I will see you at your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Cosmic Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome again to all of the new viewers, and I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. And I just want to continue to thank you all for everything that you do to engage with my channel. All of the liking, commenting, subscribing, and also sharing the videos definitely helps my channel grow. And I'm just excited to continue to remain consistent and, of course, to continue creating more content that you all enjoy. So thank y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. There are links to book a personal reading with me, to donate to this channel, and there are multiple ways in which you can donate. If you would like to donate a tarot or an oracle deck, then check out my Amazon wish list. And if you would like to donate a monetary contribution, then definitely consider using the super thanks button, which is enabled directly beneath this video. You can also check me out on Instagram if you would like to give me a follow over there. And you can also check out my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So yeah, the question that we're asking Spirit today is, what is your human experience currently lacking? I know that you all chose the Cosmic Tarot with, of course, the Amethyst Crystal. But first and foremost, I'm going to start with the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. And then I'm going to get some more information, of course, with the tarot. So we just switching up the order of operations today. That's all we doing. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. All right, so we have instinct. Let's see what else we have after. And we also have rebellion, instinct and rebellion. You know what? I'm not even mad about this. It's like, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm encouraging you all to just not listen to others or to be defiant. It's like I'm really not encouraging you to be that way, but I can completely understand this energy. I feel like you all could be people where it's like you may not 100% trust your decisions. And I just feel like it's time for you to get out of your own head. And I also heard Spirit say, like, to get out of your own way and just do what purely feels right to you. Essentially, it's like do what you want to do. And I feel as though it could be very cathartic for some of you all to really hear that, because you could be a part of environments or communities that don't really encourage you to just do what you want to do. Like there's some type of restriction. I also feel like some people may look at you as a liability if you don't do things the way that they tell you to, if you don't follow things in the same particular steps in which they follow things. It's like what I heard Spirit say was like to a T. It's like some of these relationships you might be a part of, communities you might be a part of, or environments that you could be in, it's like they want you to do things specifically to a T. And I just feel like everybody's mind and everybody's actions and behaviors are not going to be the same. So how could you expect everyone to do the same thing to a T? How could you expect everyone to do the same thing in the same particular way? Like there really leaves no room for you to be an individual. There's no room for you to just be yourself and for you to just relax. So I definitely feel as though this is something that, is lacking for you, is your ability to make the best decisions that you feel like you need to make for yourself. Okay? Like what is your intuition telling you to do? Like when I see instinct, it makes me think about like what I just heard was the word animalistic, because I feel like animals definitely do have their instincts. Like they know when something isn't right. It's like dogs. Y'all watch scary movies and it's like, something about to pop off because the dog start barking. It start going crazy. It start running in circles. Like y'all know something about to pop off. And it's like, that's because that dog has an instinct and it knows like, no, something bad is going to happen, I'm not trying to warn y'all and make y'all feel like, oh, something bad is going to happen. But I'm just saying, like, when you're so tapped in to yourself, when you're tapped into how you feel, when you're tapped into your intuition, when you're tapped into your body, it's like you just know. It's kind of like when you walk somewhere and you just feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. It's like you may not be able to explain in your logical mind what is going on, but your body has that feeling. And I just feel as though that's how it needs to be. Not even just for bad things that put you in a state of fear, but for things that, are going to help you to grow, things that will challenge you in a positive way, things that are going to push you forward in a positive way as well. So I just feel like it's time for you all to get back into your body. So it may be some grounding that you have to do. Maybe you have to spend some time in nature. You just need to spend some time in your own mind, like so that you can develop a better connection between your mind and your body. I hope that makes sense. I feel like some things that you could do to help you ground yourself is like workout, of course, that's exercising and just moving your body, like dancing or doing something like that. I feel like there's other things that you could do to help ground yourself back into your body. So I would say, definitely research and look at what you can do. We all might prefer and like to do different things. So figure out what works for you. For me, it's exercising. For me, it's dancing, so it might be a different thing for you. But yes, like I feel as though leaning into your instincts, in a sense, the byproduct of that is you rebelling against what people are telling you that you should do or what people are telling you that you could do. Okay, because should, could, would, all of those types of words are imperatively speaking, and everything isn't going to be hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not how life is. Like there's things that are hypothetical, but at the end of the day, there's either you're doing this or you're not. There's facts at the end of the day. Like there's feelings and you could feel some type of way. You can have an opinion on a thing, but at the end of the day, all that matters is the fact. Okay? The fact of the matter. So yeah, it's just time for you all to get back into your body, and it's time for you to do what is best for you. It doesn't matter what someone else tells you that you should be doing, or it doesn't matter what the path is. It doesn't matter what steps that people feel that you have to take. Like some of y'all really have to break the rules. You have to break the rules and you have to do something different outside of what is being laid out in front of you. Okay? That's just what you got to do. Some of you all, it's like what you need to understand is that it's best for you to not conform. You don't have to conform to society. You don't have to do that because other people can conform to society. Other people can conform to the things that are laid out in front of them, traditional things that are laid out in front of them, conventional things. But as for when it comes to you, it's like you don't have to live by those rules. Okay? How many of you all have seen other people conform and what has it done for them? Okay? Some of these people are unhappy. They may have what they need at the moment, but the fact is that you're not reaching your full potential because you're just doing what everybody else is doing. You're sticking to the status quo. So yeah, I'm not trying to encourage, like I said, I want to encourage y'all to be defiant, but I just want you to understand that you need to go your own way. You need to go in the way in which how you feel. Like, so how do you feel? What is your intuition telling you to do? And that's what you need to do. Like, and don't question it either. Like, because when I think about instinct, I feel like it is an instant thing. It's like your intuition will be like, go do this. And you go and do that. That's an instinct as opposed to procrastinating on what your intuition is telling you to do. I mean, for me, I feel like my higher power that I subscribe to, I call that higher power God. So oftentimes I feel like when my intuition is telling me to do something, it's like, nah, I got to go do this clearly. Like God wants me to do this for a reason. So I need to go do this. That's just how I feel for me. Now, I know that everybody here does not, subscribe to the same higher power that I subscribe to. So whatever it is that you call your higher power, that is helping you to live a better and more progressive life, okay? I don't know about anything else, okay? All I know is that the higher power should be helping you to live a progressively better life, okay? That's how I feel. So whoever you subscribe to, whichever entity you subscribe to, is like, what is that entity telling you to do? And that's what you need to go act on. And like I said, it may go against the status quo. It may go against things in which it may go against like the idea of conformity, but hey, like this is your life and Spirit said you only got one life to live. One conscious awakened life to live. Let's say that, okay? You may still have multiple lifetimes. Hey, So let's get some more information when it comes to your instincts and of course rebelling. Let's see like specifically, if we could get some information like specifically what is this talking about? Because I feel like with the oracle cards, it's like you can talk about it in the grand scheme of things, but with tarot it helps you to kind of like break things down a little bit better. So let's see what comes up. Okay, we got the Prince of Wands. Yeah, it's with your passions. Like the Prince of Wands, this the Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands energy is like that. Like when I tell you Knight of Wands is like, it's no talk, just action. Like this is what it is. It's like it's time for you to be enthusiastic about what it is that you want to accomplish out of life or what it is that you want to do. And you can be passionate about many different things. So whatever that is specifically for you, now it's time for you to be brave. It's time for you to be courageous. It's time for you to put in some work. And when you in the Knight of Wands energy, just understand that the one thing you may be lacking is that continuous commitment. Because when you're in the Knight of Wands energy, oftentimes it's like you could be very passionate about something, very enthusiastic about it, but the feeling may not last forever. Okay, so now that you feel a certain type of way, what can you do to commit? What can you do to be consistent? What can you do to develop a sense of loyalty? What I also heard was trust. Like, yeah, because you got to trust your instincts. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. That makes the difference. So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's time for you to commit and be serious, because oftentimes in this Knight of Wands energy, it's related to, just someone being spontaneous, or someone being quote unquote reckless. But I don't look at it like that. I feel like this is a confident energy and it's a brave energy. So I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. Like, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this could definitely have to do with your financial situation. So what is Spirit telling you to do about your financial situation? Like, what is Spirit telling you to do about this? Because you all could be facing some, you know, some poverty. You could be facing lack. You could be facing limitation, just not having enough. And what is it that Spirit is telling you about that? You know, what is it telling you? You know, you all could be in a place right now where you're just feeling a sense of instability just in general. You might feel like you're going at this alone, and it's like it definitely could be the case. Okay, it definitely could be the case that you are going about this alone. But the thing I'm not mad about is the fact that if you know you're going at it alone, then at least you have the time and the space and the opportunity to trust yourself. At least you can do that without other people having something to say about your situation. So if you already feel like you're going at this alone, hey, you know, let's flip it. What's the flip side of this? At least I can be alone in my own thoughts, in my own head, and I can strategize and figure this out. At least I can do that. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, it really is. All right, let's move on. Okay, so how we go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles? How we do that's a very big jump. Like, this is literally like a complete 180. Like, I didn't even see this coming as far as with the Ten of Pentacles. But also with the Rebellion card, you all may be going against things, like I said, that society may, I guess, disapprove of, or even specifically because the Ten of Pentacles talks a lot about family. You could be going against what your family, you know, approves of. So you could be experiencing some family disapproval on the back end. But what does that matter? Like, I mean, I was about to say, what does that matter? Yo, I'm done. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all's families, traditions, or however your family thinks and believes. I'm not trying to do that. But I just feel as though you rebelling is going to put yourself in a place of peace. And I also heard it's going to put you at ease. Like, it's just going to be a lot much more peaceful for you. And I also feel like when I see the Ten of Pentacles here, it could be that this is just where your ancestors want you to be. It could just be that, like, maybe over the course of generations, your family has become a little bit much more constricted, or they've become a bit much more stubborn or not really flexible. Maybe it is that they have become that. So this is the family patterns in which you grew up. This is your conditioning now. And it's just like you have to rebel against your conditioning. Now it's time for you to develop a new sense of family values. And the thing I like as well about the Knight of Wands, and even here with the Ten of Pentacles, is like the connecting energy between those two things, these two energies, is ambition. Okay? It's ambition. It's going to the end. It's getting to the end. It's wanting more. So I just feel like y'all want more out of life. And maybe the more is what is missing. But I like the fact that Spirit is saying, well, you got to listen to yourself. And when you listen to yourself, you have to be okay with it going against what's a specific group, a community, or going against the environment. Like, you have to go against it. Like, so this is good, because I didn't know where it was going to go. And I didn't want y'all to think that I was trying to encourage you to be defiant and just, you know, I didn't want y'all to think that I was encouraging y'all to just start acting crazy, like start acting up. I didn't want y'all to feel like that. So I'm glad that there's a positive aspect to that type of energy. I like that. So let's see what else we can get. And then we also have the Nine of Cups. I love this for y'all. Like, I really do, because it really seems as though, because even here in the Ten of Pentacles, I know sometimes I don't be finishing my thoughts, but hey, it's like even here with the Ten of Pentacles, you can see like that it's not depicted typically as the Ten of Pentacles is, where it shows the multiple generations. That's not necessarily what happens. Like, it's literally just one person here. So that's what I'm saying. Your family might not be backing you. It may not be others in your family that are on the same type time that you are on. What I also heard was they may not be on the same wavelength that you're on. You know, that they're not they're not on the same thing you're on. So you have to be okay with going about this alone. Okay, that's what you have to be okay with. Now, even here with the Nine of Cups, typically is depicted the other way around, where it's literally just one person, and it's one person basking in the delight of what they have created for themselves. Okay, so I just want you all to know that even though you may be going about this on your own, understand that there's going to be just really great and important implications of your actions on the other people that come after you, okay? And even great implications as far as like how your ancestors will you know, I feel like celebrate you, how they are experiencing you. Like, I'm just picking up honor. I'm picking up honor because you're literally breaking the cycle. And I love that for you. But yes, I really feel like your life, you being able to lean into what you're being told to do, like, it's just going to be literally the best thing for you. I feel like you're going to be experiencing life in such a different way. I feel like you're going to be experiencing success, achievement, which is amazing, and I feel like you deserve this. So don't question yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Like, when your intuition tell you to do something, when you feel like your higher power, your creator that's orchestrating and guiding your life is telling you to do something, it's like, just do it. Don't question it. Don't procrastinate. And I feel like you'll be surprised to see the outcomes of those actions. I feel like you'll be very surprised, but in a positive way. All right, so let's move on to, what card did I want to use? Okay, I'm going to use this. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. We're going to see what the results are of your actions. What are the results of your actions? I'm going to get y'all two cards from here. Give me a second. It was like mad cards that fell out. Yes, we have diligence. I love that energy for y'all. We have diligence. Let me get y'all a second card, and then we're going to get some more information. We have diligence and fulfillment. Yeah, fulfillment is heavy. Fulfillment is heavy. Like, I just want y'all to know, like, especially if you are dealing with some financial problems and things may be looking a little bleak right now. You know, things may be looking a little bleak. On the bottom of the deck, we have change. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing. So if you resonate with this pile, I really hope that you lean into this advice so that you can experience the positive changes, so that you can experience the fruit of your labor, like, so that you all can really start to experience life from a different place. I just feel like, be ambitious, be brave, be courageous, and stay the course. Okay, stay committed. And it's hard. Like, it be hard to stay committed, but you have to, like, you really just got to try your best. Like, don't allow your enthusiasm and your excitement to wane. Don't allow it to go away. Don't allow it to be a fleeting emotion. Like, be about what you say you want to do. Okay, don't talk about it, be about it. Like, stop asking questions and just do what it is that you're being told to do. Stop procrastinating and just do. I just feel like you gotta have to do two things at once. You know, it's like, you're gonna have to step forward and you're gonna have to take a risk. And then you're also going to have to be patient. So be patient with yourself and understand that things take time. Even there with this fulfillment card, which definitely coincides here with this Nine of Cups, is like, this takes time. This takes trial and error. What I also heard was it takes practice. But yeah, most definitely patience. So practice patience. Practice patience. You know, be attentive, be persistent, be meticulous. Plan. Take consistent action steps. Like, what you are creating for yourself, this has nothing to do with instant gratification. This is not instant gratification at all. Like, you have a journey and you have a road ahead of yourself, but I feel like put one foot in front of the other, and in the future is definitely going to pay off. Like, how y'all go from the Five of Pentacles to potentially the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups? Like, how you do that? Like, and I really just feel like it's coming from a place of staying the course. Like I said, I just feel like your diligence is definitely going to pay off. I feel like just be thoughtful and be brave and be easy with yourself. Be easy with yourself and continue to keep flying high. And oftentimes when you fly high, it means that you're going to have to overlook some things as well. Like, choose your battles. That's what I'm trying to tell you to do. It's like choose your battles. And like I said, you don't have to rebel or be defiant in a way that is harsh or in a way that disparages another group of people. You don't have to do that. You can still do these things, but do it from a loving place. I just want you to understand that it's like no matter what is going on in your life, you can find the bliss in every moment. Even here with the Nine of Cups, like right now, at this point in time in your life, you may not be satisfied, but you can still be grateful for what you have, okay? So when it comes down to fulfillment right now at this point in time, it's like you just have to fill your life with things that really make you happy, okay? And continue to keep putting yourself first. But yeah, I mean, if there are some projects that you all are working on in the meantime, some things that you really want to you want to see the fruits of that labor, you want to see all the results of your hard work, you want to experience those outcomes. It's like, I'm just letting you know that you definitely will. Okay, you will. Like, this is a clear-cut result of your actions, which is the fruit here with the peach. So let's get y'all some advice to close up this reading. And I definitely hope this reading helped you. I really hope this reading helps. Okay, this is nice. A win-win outcome is forecast. So I'm excited for you. You got this. You just gotta listen to yourself, okay? And if it goes against what other people have to say, I don't know what to tell those people, but you have one life to live, one conscious, awakened life to live, and it's best that you get everything that you want out of this lifetime. So I'm gonna leave it right here, fam. I hope that you all enjoyed this reading. I hope it made sense for you. I hope I was able to help you. Definitely make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile two people, if you chose the Navigator's Tarot with the Selenite Stone, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers. And I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I just want to continue to thank y'all for everything that you all do as far as liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing the videos. I also want to thank those of you that have been donating to the channel as well. I appreciate all of your engagement, and I just look forward to continuing to create more readings that you all enjoy and just to show up as my best self. So thank y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure you check out the links in the description box as well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is there. You can also donate to this channel. If you would like to donate a tarot or an oracle deck, then check out my Amazon wishlist. Or if you would like to send a monetary contribution, then definitely consider using the super thanks button, which is enabled directly beneath this video. You all can also follow me on Instagram if you're active over there, and also check out my Etsy store, because that is where I post my line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. But yes, y'all, the question that we are asking Spirit today is, what is your human experience currently lacking? Okay, what is your human experience currently lacking? So I'm definitely excited to do this reading, and let's get into it. Instead of starting with the tarot, I'm actually going to start with the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck, and then I'm going to use the tarot for some more information, as well as two other Oracle decks that I will be using as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we got attitude. Okay, y'all need some spiciness in your life. Y'all need some spiciness in your life. Is that what you need? Like, we have attitude here. What I heard was you all could be a little timid or a little shy. You could also have like a very soft voice, or there's something about your look which may be like a little softer. And there's nothing wrong with being soft. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, it's like when you are perceived, when you look a certain way, oftentimes people perceive you to be weak, or people perceive you to be like vulnerable, or that they can take advantage of you. So it seemed like, you know, you need some bold confidence in your life, or you need some type of spicy, it's something that you need. But let me get y'all a second card, and then we of course are gonna go back to that. I like the energy though. Okay, yeah, and dominance, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is very powerful and strong energy. Like, I feel like sometimes people try to look at this as like dark feminine energy, but I feel like you can be your natural feminine self, okay? But at the end of the day, there's a type of boldness that you need, so people know they can't play with you. So people know they can't mess with you. So people know that, yeah, you might think I look a particular type of way, and this is how my personality is, but I just want you to know that looks can be deceiving, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover. That's just what I'm picking up from y'all. So I actually love this energy that Spirit is telling y'all that you are lacking, because when you step into this bold attitude, it's like I'm trying to tell you, like, no one can ever play you. So I don't know if you've been a little, you know, shy, you've been playing the back, you know, you've been putting yourself in a corner. I don't know what you've been doing, you know, and maybe some of y'all feel like you can't embody this type of energy because others might look at it as like, oh, you're being arrogant. But I'm sorry, like, in this world, you have to show up strong, because if you don't show up strong, like I said, people will try to take advantage of you and try to have their way with you. And they'll try to look at you like, oh, well, you're a loser, because only a real one would know that they have to have some standards, and they need to be secure within themselves so that they're not played or easily pushed around, you know? So we don't want people to manipulate you. So now you got to step up and show people that you are not the one, nor the two, or the three. So yeah, I like this for you, because I just feel like there's just beauty in standing tall, okay? There's beauty in standing tall, and there's beauty in being confident. And yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. It's literally nothing wrong with that. Like, and it's not to say that you're being conceited, but I just feel like when you feel that you are better, or you kind of like lean into that fire, it just seems as though it's like you'll be better able to, what I heard was, weather storms as they come. But I feel like you're also going to be better able to take opportunities and to do something with those opportunities. So continue to be yourself. Like, it's like, have self-awareness, okay? Continue to be yourself, but a part of being self-aware is understanding that, like, now it's time for you to step it up. And I feel like it's nothing wrong with that. So maybe you're trying to go after something. Maybe you're in an environment in which you have to compete. You know, maybe you're in a place in where there's a lot of strong-minded people around, or there's a lot of confident people around. You all could literally be like trying to break into the entertainment field. And when you're in the entertainment field, it's like you have to come out of your shell. You can't just be, you know, shy or withdraw, or, you know, you got to come out of your shell so that people can really enjoy you, so that people can see all aspects of you, so that people can, what I heard was, to be entertained by you. So I think some of y'all could be trying to compete. I'm picking up like beauty pageants, modeling. I'm picking up something like that as well. Like, where it's like you do have to embody a different type of energy and step it up. That's just what I'm picking up. So yeah, I feel like your human experience could be lacking empowerment right now at this point in time. It's just time for you to awaken that fire. Like I said, it's buried within you. It's in there. Like, it's time for you to awaken it, bring it out, and just establish yourself into this force. Like, this force that's just is so strong. Like, I feel like there's a message here to just ensure that, because this energy is so powerful, that you also understand how to temper it. And so that you also understand to not get like too full of yourself, or, you know, coming across, like I said, as too like conceited, coming across as too egotistical. Like, what I'm picking up also is like the Six of Wands in reverse. Oftentimes that card talks a lot about really being egotistical and prideful and kind of stepping on others just to win. It's like, you don't have to do that. Like, but I definitely feel like you will use this power responsibly. So don't be one of those people that like you live life on one extreme, and the current extreme could be like a little shy, timid, withdrawn. And then the other extreme is like you're bold, you're out there, and you know, you're conceited. Like, that's like the other extreme. It's like, you, with all things, I feel like you have to understand that moderation is key. So like, lean into this power, understand how it works for you, and just be moderate when it comes to this, or temperate. That's all I'm trying to say. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot to get some more information about this. But I'm not mad, y'all. I like this energy. Like, I really do. Like, I love this fiery energy for you. I love it. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I love it. Nine of Pentacles. Come on. Like, come on. Like, come on. I love this energy for you all. Like, so essentially this question that I'm asking is like, what can you do? Yeah, it's time for you to be independent. It's time for you to take a step out on your own. I love the Nine of Pentacles energy. The Nine of Pentacles is just like, to me, I feel like it's a single, sexy, self-sufficient energy. Like, you understand, like, this is an empowered energy, and it's like you are able to see just what you have created, like, because you're experiencing the results for you because it's what you did. Like, I love this energy for you all. So it could be that you all are trying to step out and start a business. Maybe that's something that you have to do. Step out, start a business, step out, try something new. It's funny because actually on this card, it's like the person is standing on top of a turtle shell. Like, it's a turtle, but they're standing specifically on the shell. And it just confirms what I said, where it's like, it's really about you coming out of your shell. Maybe you've been going about things in a very slow pace. And there's nothing wrong about being slow, calculated, taking your time. It's nothing wrong with doing that, you know, because for you all, it could just be how you look at it is like, I need to be patient when it comes to things. And that's fine. You know, that is completely fine. But as far as it comes down to your personality, it's like, you don't have to go about it in a slow pace. Like, this is something I feel like you can instantly do. Like, you can instantly look at ways in which maybe you have not really shown up for yourself and just literally do the opposite of that. Some of y'all, I really pick up that you don't talk to people a lot. Like, you're really shy. Like, you just keep to yourself. And it's like, maybe it's time for you all to get out and talk to others. You know, maybe that's what you should do. I split the deck again. I got the Ace of Pentacles. Like, yeah, you have to be confident because, like I said, it seems as though the universe really wants to bless you. That's what I'm picking up. It's like, it seems as though the universe really wants to bless you. There's these opportunities that's on the way to you. And I feel as though you have to be in a confident enough space to where you feel like, you know what, I deserve this opportunity. It came just for me. And now I need to do something with it. And of course, have the confidence and the drive and that like fire and that force to go accomplish it, okay? To take the opportunity to do something with it, to see yourself as worthy enough of having it that you deserve it. So I love this. This has something to do with your money as well. Your money, your stability, your security. I love this energy for you. I really do, because I feel like you deserve it. It's just you being in a different place now so that you can experience the full effects of what is coming to you. Because it's just, I'm picking up prosperity, and also just within the things that you manifest. I'm just picking up that, like, because you'll be stepping, hopefully, if this is what you want to do, if you take this advice, it's like, because, you know, spirit is saying, like, you know, step into this new energy, like, step into this, lean into this, like, don't play the back anymore. Don't feel like you have to go with the crowd. Like, do you. It's like, I feel like spirit really wants you to do this so that you can get to a different place in your life. I feel like this is where you should have always been. And it's a challenge. It's been very challenging for you to get here. So I feel as though there's been so many instances in life where you've been tested. And I'm not going to come at you and be like, you failed. Okay. Maybe you didn't show up like you were supposed to. But I feel like there's so many instances in life in which you were tested. And sometimes I feel like when we don't do what we're supposed to do, in hindsight, we look back at it and we're just kind of like, oh, I knew I should have said this, or I knew I should have said that. It's like, we don't want to experience the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Like, this is about you stepping into your full power right now and handling things as it is right now in that energy, so that when you look back on your life, you're not looking back at it with any regrets as far as what you should have done or what you should have said. That's all I'm trying to say. So this is amazing. Like, it really is. Like, I'm so happy for y'all, and I really hope that you listen, because who is playing the back for the rest of their life? Who is doing that? I just feel like this is definitely going to have some profound effects on your ability to achieve things, on your ability to be prosperous. And I also feel like you all are just flourishing. Like, it's like another coming of age when it comes down to y'all, like another coming of age story. Y'all are probably older and you're just like, so I'm just going to continue to keep coming of age. But yeah, I feel like my friend told me this the other day. I think she said she read somewhere where it's like, the older you get, the older you get, the least likely you are to put up with BS. Like, the least likely you are to put up with other people and their manipulations and their games, because you've been here, done that. So yeah, like, this could definitely be another coming of age for you, regardless of how old that you are, okay? Or how young that you are. So let's see what else we have. We also have the suspension card. The suspension card, I believe this is the Hangman. So yeah, it's time for you to sacrifice the old parts of yourself to embody something new. It's time for you to surrender those parts of yourself or those points in times in your life in which you have not fully shown up for yourself. It's time for you all to surrender that. It's time for you all to let those regrets go and see today as a new day, and understand that you can definitely step into your bad B energy today. Okay, this is definitely bad B energy, and it's time for you all to live through this energy. Like, I just want people to know that they can no longer mess with you anymore. I just want people to know that they can no longer give you scraps. They can no longer give you breadcrumbs or breadcrumb you anymore. Like, they can no longer do that. Like, because you have self-esteem, okay? You have confidence, and you're going to boldly show who you are from the jump so that people know. But yeah, I like this because it's just letting me know that you all are, what Spirit wants you to do is to see yourself from a different angle, see yourself from a different perspective. And I feel like you'll understand that your life definitely will change. Your human experience is going to change, because now you stepping up. Now you're here, okay? You are here, and it is what it is. You're not just aimlessly floating around, okay? You're not just in the corner. All right. Like, I feel like this always comes up because I don't know about y'all, but I love the movie Dirty Dancing. And it's just that line that we all remember from that movie, where it's just like, nobody puts baby in a corner. Like, I always think about that. Like, it literally is always there in the back of my mind. And that's just how I feel about y'all right now. It's like, no one can put you in a corner anymore. Like, Spirit does not want you to be backed up against that corner. Like, Spirit wants you to be here, living life, crushing life, and just with such a boldness and a fire and a passion. Like, that's just what Spirit want. Yeah, bottom of the deck Emperor, come on. Yeah, nobody's messing with you no more. I'm sorry. Can't nobody mess with you. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm saying, because it's like, the Emperor energy is so strong. Like, the Emperor energy, I feel like, is, in my opinion, because the Empress is a strong energy as well. But as far as like when it comes down to this energy right here, this is some real masculine energy. And it's like, y'all could be as feminine as can be. Like I said to begin with, you might have to have a very soft appearance, a soft look. But at the end of the day, it's like, deep down inside, it's like not judging a book by its cover. Yeah, you could be, soft and feminine and stuff like that. But you also are determined. You also are structured. You're very focused. You speak with an authority. Your voice is powerful. And I feel like you all, uh, what I'm picking up here as well is like, essentially what I'm picking up as well is just like discipline and also going the distance. So I just feel like you all want to change some financial aspects about your life. This is also coming up here again. You just want to live a more prosperous and abundant life, and it may be that you have to step into this masculine energy to bring about this result. But as you can see from the Foxy Brown card and also the Rihanna card, as you can see, you know, these are both very feminine women here, you know, because Foxy Brown has this feather boa, like that's just so feminine. And then Rihanna is over here wearing this corset with the red lipstick, like that's a very feminine, you know, with the gloves. But she also has this whip that's letting you know that she's in control and she's gonna have it her way. Okay. The other song that popped up in my mind is Whatever Lola Wants, Lola Gets by Sarah Vaughan. Maybe y'all have to get into that energy. So I'm picking up like a dark feminine type of energy going on here, but I don't want y'all to think that this is a dark thing. I just feel like you're stepping up, okay? You're showing up for yourself and you're being fully aware and present. That's just what it is that you're doing. So I love this. I feel like you all would be establishing just really firm boundaries, like when it comes to, of course, dealing with others. And you're going to defend yourself. Like I keep saying, nobody can play with you, like, because you're going to defend yourself and you're going to step up for yourself. Like, and you're just going to have such a big presence. And then even here on the bottom of the deck with the lovers, when I see the lovers, it makes me think about the masculine and the feminine energies as well. You know, both of these things being present and also with duality. So don't feel like, you know, stepping into this energy is going to take away from your femininity, because it's not. It's not going to take away from your femininity at all. So I love this for y'all. I really do. Like, I'm not mad at Spirit with Pile 2. I'm not mad. So let's see what the results of your actions will be. We're going to move on to the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And let's see what the results of your actions will be if you step up, okay, and become more confident and bold and fiery. Like, we'll see what it's going to be. Oh yeah, Spirit also wants you to not care about what anybody else has to say, you know, because I'm giving you advice. It's like, yes, this is very hot, okay? This is very spicy energy that you will have to learn how to temper. So that just comes through the process of maturation. But at the same time, it's like you also can't care about what other people have to say as well. Like, whatever you want, you're going to get. That's what you need to think about. Results of your actions. So we have illumination, which is nice. And I'm going to get y'all a second card and then we're going to get into it. And then we also have opportunity. We have illumination and opportunity. So maybe there's something that is waiting for you. Maybe there's already something that the divine has set up for you, but they're just waiting for you to develop yourself or to pick up these characteristics, these new characteristics, to incorporate them into your personality so that you can take that opportunity. I feel like, because the Ace of Pentacles talks a lot about opportunity here as well. And then we see self-sufficiency, and then also, yeah, acquisition, like acquiring things, like material things. So I feel like there's already something that is waiting for you. I feel like Spirit just wants you to step up so that you can take it, but it's literally already there. Essentially, your like spirit guides, your guardian angels, you know, those that you really hold dearly to you and to your heart in the spirit realm. And that could be ancestors as well, or it could be like your spirit animals. It's like, you know, all of these entities are literally here and they're assisting you along your journey. I feel like this is what they want you to do, is to step up and be bold For some of y'all, you could be like people pleasing as well, or just trying to play yourself or dumb yourself down. Don't ever feel like you have to dim your light. Do not dim your light ever. You need to shine as bright as possible. And that's probably what this illumination is about as well. Like, so you really need to shine as bright as possible. Like, don't care what anybody else has to say, because oftentimes they will try to say like, oh, you're being arrogant, but it's literally because they're too basic. Okay. Spirit don't want you to be a basic bee. Spirit said be a bad bee. Okay. Don't be basic. So let's see what else we have here, especially with opportunity. With opportunity, like I said, it's basically just a confirmation again of, as far as like, you know, the universe is definitely ready to bless you. I just feel like the universe wants you to see yourself as more, so that you can accept these things that are coming into your life. Like, this could be anything. It could be abundance, it could be more money. Prosperity is something that came up here as well. Joy, happiness, like just having a better life. Like, so I love that. Essentially, when it comes to this opportunity card, it's like understanding that things are going to be continuous. It's not just going to be like, oh, you're blessed in this season, and then in the next season it's like you're lacking. I just feel like it's going to be a lot much more consistent. When I see this Ace of Pentacles, it makes me think a lot about like commitment and loyalty. So it's like you having to be committed to your path. This is a message that has came up again, but I just feel like you're just going to continuously be blessed in multiple avenues and areas of your life. I just feel like you will never be the same. And like, because you'll never be the same, it's like you'll never go back to living life in the back, you know what I'm saying? Or not being in the driver's seat, or playing the back, or being in the corner. It's like you're just never gonna go back to that. You're gonna be experiencing just a different human experience, from becoming so much more bold and courageous and confident, that you could just never go back. Like, you will never be the same. So I would just say, continue to stay open to this. Stay open to leaning more so into your bad bee energy. And I just feel like you're going to be experiencing just a steady and consistent, you know, flow of just gifts and blessings. So create space for it. Even here with the hangman is all about like surrendering and sacrificing. But it's like, oftentimes I say this, it's like people, they don't want to sacrifice anything or give up on something because they just don't know what it's going to be replaced by. But I really think you should. It's like, give up this timid, shy attitude so you can step into this emperor energy, because you really do need a certain level of masculine energy to even step into this Nine of Pentacles, even though it's this card has like feminine connotations. Oftentimes it's depicted by a woman. So it's just like, but in order for you to even get there, you have to step into this masculine energy of being bold and being able to execute upon your ideas and to solve problems. Of course, to be very solution-based and very logical. Let's get y'all some advice. I'm going to get y'all one card, and then we're going to close up the reading for today, pile 2. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, you gotta look at the bigger picture. I feel like there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. I feel like you want to be self-sufficient. You want to have your money. You want to have your material items. You want to have comfort. You want to have luxury. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you also want to have status. Okay? You want to have status. So you have to look at the bigger picture. And I love this Sagittarius energy because, like, this Sagittarius energy it's very precise. Okay, it focuses on what it wants and it goes after that thing. So you got to be very precise, you got to be very focused, and you have to look forward. Okay, stop just thinking about yourself right now in the present moment. Think about your life. Don't you want to live a fulfilled life? Don't you want to live a life to where when you look back at your life, you have no regrets because you fully showed up for yourself in every moment, in every instance, in every conversation? Whenever an opportunity was provided to you, you showed up in your full self. Like, don't you want to experience that? So I just feel like you gotta look at the bigger picture. So when you look back at your life, you're not living with any regrets. And this could be a little scary because this is a new energy that maybe you haven't really stepped into, or others have made you feel like you can't step into this. And like I said, you can't care what other people have to say. You really can't. Like, you have to work through your fears and also work through the fears that other people impose on you. That's just what you have to do. I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay, slowly but surely you are becoming a bad bee. It's giving me Queen of Wands energy, slowly but surely, every day. So just remain cognizant about that, keep that in mind, and don't be basic. That's all I can say. So I'm gonna leave it right there, pile 2. I definitely hope you all enjoyed this reading. I know I was cutting up a little bit, but I love this spicy energy, as y'all can tell. So within that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I cannot wait to see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. My pile 3 people, if you chose the Chinese tarot with the citrine crystal, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers, and I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. And I just want to continue to express my gratitude for just everything that you all do to help my channel grow. I definitely appreciate all of the engagement, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, sharing the videos, and even donating. It's like everything that you all do, I just appreciate so much. And I just look forward to being able to expand upon this channel, to grow this channel, and to, of course, release more readings that you all really enjoy. So I just want to continue to thank y'all as per usual. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. You will find links to book a personal reading with me. You can also donate to my channel. And if you would like to donate a tarot deck or an oracle deck, then you can definitely check out my Amazon wish list. If you would like to send a monetary contribution, then you can utilize the super thanks button, which is enabled directly beneath this video. You can also check me out on Instagram if you would like to follow me over there, and check out my Etsy store. That is where I post my line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. But yes, let's go ahead and get started with the reading for today. The question that we are asking Spirit is, what is your human experience currently lacking? Okay, what is your human experience currently lacking? But instead of starting with the tarot for today, I'm going to start with the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. And then we're going to go back to the tarot. And I also have 2 other Oracle decks that I'm going to be using for some additional information. So we're doing things a bit differently today, but I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm all right. I'm actually loving it. I'm loving it. So let's get started. What is your human experience currently lacking? We have knowledge. Okay, so we need some more information about something. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. We just need a little bit much more information, which is fine. We also have order. We need knowledge and order. Pretty much, I feel like you're in a place right now where I think that you know a lot, which is good. You know a lot, but I feel like there's more information that you all could potentially be learning. You may have some skills, some capabilities that you need to brush up on. So I guess we got to start to take stock of like what we know how to do and becoming a bit much more proficient when it comes to that. For you all, you could be like very creative and artistic people, but maybe you're really not leaning into all of your talents, or you're not leaning into all of your gifts. And it's like, yes, you could have a familiarity with something, but I feel like Spirit is saying like, this is the point in time where you could go a bit deeper. And I feel like when you go a bit deeper, there's more that you can draw upon. So I feel like you all could be in a place right now to where you feel like there's something external that you need, and that thing is going to help to change your experience. But I really feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that everything is literally coming from within you. I'm just picking up more so of like the magician energy, and it's making me think about proficiency. So it's kind of like understanding, and also resourcefulness as well, because that card talks a lot about resourcefulness, and it's like understanding that everything that you need is it within you, and maybe you have to see yourself, I would say, from like a different perspective, or you need to start to take stock of what you have so that you can create. So I just feel like there's, what I keep seeing is like a well, there's like more. There's more to you. There's more that's beneath the surface. And I feel like you have to tap into that. And I feel like if you tapped into that and brushed up on your skills, then you would have more to draw from. I hope I'm making sense. Like, some of you all may need to like go back to school. I just feel like there's more information for you all to learn. So you may have to go back to school. Like I said, you may even have to go to like a trade school or something, starting to read more books. I think that's something that can definitely help you all as well. It's just always about being on a constant quest for knowledge and just to know more. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. So that's just what I'm picking up. So maybe you've kind of like stalled out at this point in time. Like, yes, you know a lot, but it may be time for you to open up your mind and to expand so that you can learn different things and maybe take your life in a different direction because you have more information now. So I like this because I feel like Spirit just wants you to, just be one step ahead. Spirit wants you to be one step ahead. So when I see this card, it makes me think about like the Hermit energy, because it's like, it's all about like introspection. It's all about like learning more. It's about wisdom. And that's like combining your knowledge with your experience. And then also just like, yeah, with introspection, it makes me think about insight as well. Like just having a better insight or understanding of yourself and even of your human experience. So I feel like if you learn more, like I said, you'll have a better insight as to what is going on with you, and then just a better insight to like the resources that are like within you that you can utilize so that you're not always seeking something external in a sense. So that's what I'm picking up. Like, it's not bad energy. Quite frankly, I like it because, you all might be stepping away from people at this point in time to focus more so on your mind. And there's literally nothing wrong with that. Like, I love wisdom because, like, when you have wisdom, it just sets you up to have a better experience down the line because you're less likely to put yourself in situations that will give you similar results to what you've experienced in the past. What Spirit is saying is like, when you know better, you do better. It's like, now it's time for you to organize things, okay? get things in order. So there could be some chaos and disruption that you all have just experienced in your life, and now it's time for you to clean it up. Now it's time for you to declutter your space. I mean, this could mean like decluttering your environment, like, which is quite frank, like spring cleaning. That's straightforward. But this could also mean like decluttering your life of like relationships that don't need to be in your life, of things that don't need to be in your life. What I also heard was addiction. So maybe you all have like addictions to things, or you have an obsession when it comes to certain things that may not necessarily be good for you that you have to let go. That's something that I'm picking up here as well. But I feel like as you clean these things up, it'll just allow you to be a lot much more lighter energetically so that you can reach higher states of consciousness. So knowledge and order kind of play off of each other as well. So it's like, yes, there's more information. There's more that you can learn. There's more that you can do. There's things that you can brush up upon. But in order for you to even be in this place to where you can receive this new information, now it's time for you to get your life in order, get your life in check, and literally clean up things that no longer need to be there. I mean, I feel like life can be very messy. Like, I think that life continues to just go on and on and on, that sometimes we don't give ourselves the time to like decompress and to really have those moments. What I also heard was like a moment of truth or aha moments where it's like you understand that like, look, I don't need this anymore. Like, this no longer applies to me. I've reached a new level of consciousness and I don't need to be engaging in the same behaviors. I don't need to be engaging in the same relationships. that's kind of just what I'm picking up when it comes to you. When you're in the hermit energy anyway, which is what it seemed like, you know, spirit wants you to be in right now, is like you stepping away and being okay with having a sense of solitude so that you can figure things out, so that you can put things back in place, so you can start to become a bit much more structured and disciplined. It's like, it seems like spirit wants you to get into this place, and it's like nothing wrong with that because it's very you focused. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I mean, this whole reading is you focused, but specifically for this, I love it because I feel like in life, like I said, we need these moments because life just be lifing. And we may, if we don't take the moments and the time to do this, and like down the line, we'll start to, you know, just become dissatisfied with just how our life has become. And then you start questioning, like, how did my life become like this? Like, where did I go wrong? And it's like, if you take moments to pause and to reflect and to clean things up, it'll do you justice as you continue to keep moving, as opposed to, like I said, years go down, you know, the line, down the line, and then it's just like years go by, pretty much is what I'm saying, and you don't know what to make of your life. I feel like spirit wants you to not be distracted anymore, because life can be distracting. Spirit wants you to show up, like fully show up for yourself, and make sure that your mind is in like tip-top shape. It's something here, it just makes me feel like you have to be mentally there. It's like you can't be checked out anymore in life. You can't just go wherever the wind blows you in life. You can't just be dealing with just anybody in life. Like, it's really time for you to be mentally checked in all the way around. But I also want to tell y'all to like understand, like, this is a work in progress. Like, that's why I hear spirit say like this is a work in progress. And I feel like you may not be perfect, but it's not necessarily about you being perfect. It's literally about you being okay with going with the changes. You know, that's really all it's about. Like, you don't have to be perfect from the beginning, but you can go with the changes and just see what it does for your life. Like, try something different. I feel like that's what spirit is saying. But spirit is not saying that you have to essentially be perfect when it comes to this thing. So that's just what I'm picking up, especially for you all that could be like perfectionists. Yeah, I feel like spirit wants you to be a little fluid when it comes to this. It's like, because oftentimes when you're like stuck in being a perfectionist, it's like you put yourself in a cycle of anxiety and depression, to where you're anxious to like get it all done, and that you might be a little depressed when you don't get it done, or if you don't handle it as perfectly as you feel like you should have. But I'm gonna get some more information there with the tarot, just so we can understand like what this is specifically talking about and how this is specifically showing up in your life. But I just feel like there's more information for you to know now. I just feel like spirit wants you to go deeper, like to take it a step further. So, hey, let's get some more info with the Chinese tarot. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. That is interesting because the Knight of Pentacles talks a lot about being skilled and being capable as well, and also being very consistent. What I pick up is diligent and hardworking. So that's definitely interesting. Let me get y'all something else. Like, that's definitely interesting. So you all might have to develop more skills. You know, you could be someone who might know how to do one thing very well, but I feel like spirit really wants you to open up your mind so you can become like more of a multifaceted person, so that you can not only know a lot, but you can know how to do a lot as well, and you're proficient in those things. So it seemed like you have a greater purpose here, and like in order to fulfill this purpose and destiny, it's like you have to be multifaceted. Like, you have to be talented. That's something that I'm picking up here. Like, and I also feel like you're always going to be consistently creating. So this just, it seemed like this is something, I don't want to tell y'all it's something you have to do, but I'm just saying I feel like your purpose just extends so far, and I feel like you're supposed to have an impact on others. I feel like you're supposed to be a mentor. I'm just picking up Hierophant energy. It's like you're gonna have this knowledge that people come specifically to you for. So yeah, it just, you have to put things in order, because if not, your life can get very chaotic with a lot of different things going on. So yeah, I just feel like if you're that person who, like I said, you may only like to do one thing in life and you're fine doing that one thing, it's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but I really think that your life is going to be switching lanes. But it's literally as you continue to acquire more information, more knowledge, more skills. That's just what I'm picking up. So it's like, you have to stay on top of this. You know, you have to stay on top of this. I feel like your life is really about to pick up. I just feel like you have a very big purpose ahead of you. I feel like your destiny is so great. I feel like you're fated to really be somebody. Like, I'm picking up like a public figure. What I heard was like business owner, but like I heard multi-business owner. So I guess you're supposed to have multiple businesses. And proficient at all of those things. That's what I'm getting. Also, I see the Page of Cups here as well. And I just feel like Spirit wants you to become curious. And I also am picking up like some information here as far as like with your inner child. So I feel like maybe your inner child has always been this way. You've always been curious. There's always been like a hunger and thirst for more. And it could be that you're just at a particular point in time in your life to where you actually can fulfill your inner child needs of that curiosity, of being able to explore. There's an aspect here that has to do with your imagination as well. So maybe the things that you've always wanted to do in your imagination, maybe it's time for you to get the ball rolling. That's what I heard. Get the ball rolling. Like, what did you want to learn how to do? Like, and just go do it. What did you want to learn how to do? It could be a bit daunting because you could have a lot going on in your life right now. You know, I'm picking up like Ten of Wands energy as well, where you might feel like, oh, I have to work. I got so much going on. Like, I got all of these responsibilities. I got all of these things that could be stressing me out, weighing me down. Like, I got all of these burdensome things on my mind, on my back. Like, and you might feel like the last thing that you should be thinking about doing is incorporating something new into your life. Maybe that's how you feel, but I don't think that's the case. I feel like you're supposed to know more and do more. So you got to figure out ways in which you can declutter what is going on in your life. If there are any responsibilities that you can maybe pass to another person, maybe you got to start telling people no and establishing boundaries for yourself. That's kind of what I'm picking up here as well. So it's time for you to take stock of like your daily life, like your day-to-day life and what you're doing, and try to figure out ways in which you can give yourself relief. And I also feel like it'll give you a sense of excitement when you start something new. It's like to start something new, it's like you're excited and enthusiastic about it. I'm also picking up on like the Ace of Wands type of energy. It's time for you to incorporate something new into your life. Like, this is new ideas. You know, maybe it's time for you to envision your life in a new way, but that comes from you learning more. So you realize that you have more options, that you have more opportunity. I just pick up that you all could be a bit like restricted with the information that you do know. It's time for you to open up your mind. I just heard like enrichment, like so you can have an enriching life experience or an enriching human experience. It's time for you to enrich your life. That's what I'm picking up here as well. But yeah, it's some things here that you wanted to do since you were a child. And like I said, you may be an adult now and you feel like, well, I got to focus on what I need. I got to focus on what needs to get done, my priorities. But your inner child needs are a priority. I want you to understand that as well. Like, and it doesn't matter how simple other people may think it is. It doesn't matter. Like, it's what you want. It's what your inner child always wanted. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter. Like, even here on the bottom of the deck, yeah, with the Page of Wands, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, you had a lot of goals, okay? And you might consider them to be lofty goals. You may consider them to be goals that, I shouldn't be thinking about that. Like, that's whatever. Like, or like I said, you got a lot of stuff going on in your life, so you don't have the time to think about it. But you better give your inner child what your inner child needs. Like, don't sit back anymore. Like, whatever you want to do, just do it. Do it. It's like, if you're passionate about it, do it. That's what I feel like you should do. So yeah, I'm just picking that up here as well. Some of you all could be moms. You could have kids, because pages typically will stand for like a younger, more youthful energy. So you could have like kids, and it's going to be important for you all to teach your kids. That's something I'm picking up on as well. Teach your kids what you know, but then always make sure that you're acquiring new information. Help your kids get their life in order as well. It seems as though essentially you're going to be making an impact on the lives of others. So it's like, being able to do this is going to not only help you, but you can be in better service to other people that need this type of help as well. It's okay to dream. Okay, it's okay to dream. Like, your dreams that you have in your heart are not just there for no reason. Like, your dreams are for you. So it's definitely okay for you to dream. And I just feel like spirit wants you to take risks, like put things in order. But I feel like once you have things in order, it'll make you feel a lot much more secure, so that you can go explore the possibilities. Like, I love the Page of Wands energy, because it's really just about adventure. And it's such an energetic type of energy. Even with the Page of Cups, that's an energetic energy as well. But it's just like, there's more possibilities to your life. Like, your life doesn't stop here. Like, you have so much more life to live. You have so much more things to learn, things to do. And I get it. Like, when you're an adult, you got to focus on the things that are important. But I feel like spirit just wants you to explore. Okay, like, spirit wants you to explore. I turn the deck over. I see the 10 of coins. So yeah, there's a big emphasis here on family. I just feel like for you, it's not really about your ancestors. It's more so about your descendants, like the people that are gonna come after you. I think you have to write a book. Spirit is saying, like, you need to write a book, or you need to teach people what you know, so that that information is here and it can impact people that come after you. So that's something I'm picking up here as well. I feel like you all are like either the matriarchs or patriarchs of your family line, or you will be. Like, I just thought about, it's something that my friend and I talk about a lot all the time, where it's like, we want there to be a picture of us at the foyer, like, or the foyer. I'm sorry, I said foyer. Like, a picture of us in the foyer, to where it's just like, you know, when your descendants look at that picture, they realize, like, nah, like, that was the family member that changed everything. Like, that was the family member that did it. If it wasn't for that family member taking a step, doing something different, learning something different, then all of this would not be here. So it's not even just about like your ancestors that came before you. It's about you creating a legacy for the people that come after you, by teaching them, you know, the right way, or teaching them information that's going to be pivotal to their own human experience as well. So this is a big deal. Like, I don't know what I was expecting with pile 3, but it's like, no, this is actually a very big deal. I don't want you all to feel scared. I don't want you all to feel like this is challenging, like this is daunting. I really don't want you all to feel like that, but I really do think that it's so, like, your place in your family line, it's like, it's so, in your family tree as well, it's like, it's just so critical. Like, it's so critical, like, you are. And I don't want you to feel like, oh, everything's on me. I don't want you to feel like that, but I just feel like you were chosen for a reason. I think your mind is in the place to where you can handle more. I feel like your mind is like that already. I feel like you're very, very flexible in your mind, and you're not really resistant. It's just that you have so much other things going on in your life that you may have to put things in order. You have to shake up what's going on in your life. Like, you have to shake it up. So take baby steps if you have to. Like, this isn't about quitting things cold turkey, making these drastic changes. You know, make the changes little by little, so that you don't scare yourself, so that you feel a little bit much more secure. I don't want y'all to start feeling like, oh, it's chaotic, I just gotta. It's like, take a second and figure out how you can declutter things little by little, and then when you look back over time, you'll realize that you did a lot. So that's just don't feel like this is challenging and that you can't do it. Don't feel like, oh, my descendants are relying on me. Yeah, they are. I can say that they are, but just be consistent. Okay, even here with the 8 of coins, like, this is something that you can consistently work on over time. Okay, now it's time for you to clean things up, and it's time for you to get to work. And even there, it makes me think a lot about trades and skills as well. So just be patient, understand that these things take time. This isn't something, like I said, you have to jump in, just accomplish all in one day. Like, I don't think it's possible. I think that this is something that you can build up to over time. And I love this for you with the 10 of coins, like, because this is just really good implications as well as when it comes to your financial situation. Like, finance has been coming up all the way around, like literally in every single pile. Like, so this definitely has to do with your financial situation, like legacy and permanence as well. So it could be that this is what you're trying to work up to. It's like, if you know that you want to create some type of generational wealth, then it is going to require you to have to learn some new information that you can incorporate into your human experience to help you achieve this slowly but surely. I think it's really you learning new skills and capabilities. Like, you all might have to go back to school or learn some type of trade. Yeah, even here with the Page of Swords, this is more youthful and energetic energy, but oftentimes with the Page of Swords, it makes me think about like an experience. It makes me think about inexperience as well. So don't feel any type of way if you are inexperienced or you may not know. Like, that's the whole purpose of learning. It's like, you didn't know, but over time you start to acquire new skills and you learn new things over time. So I know it could seem a bit daunting, but I promise you, just take it a step at a time. Like, the Knight of Coins energy is a pretty slow moving energy anyway. It's not really an energy that's based off of like instant gratification. It's more of a permanent energy as well. Even there with the 10 of coins backing that up, it's just like a permanent energy. So oftentimes, like I said, things take time. And it's kind of like understanding that you can't take the microwave route when in life. You know how you put food in a microwave and it'll be done. But if you put that same food inside of the oven, it might take longer, but it'll taste better. It'll come out better. So that's kind of how I'm picking it up with y'all. Be okay taking the oven route. Don't feel like you have to put yourself in a microwave, even if you feel like you have to catch up. Be patient with yourself. That's what I'm getting. So, okay, what are the results of your actions? Okay, what would the results be, especially if you resonate with this reading and you decide to take these actions that I have listed here? Let's see. I'm using the Sacred Destiny. The Sacred Destiny Oracle. And then I'm going to use the Moonology just to get y'all some more advice as well before I close up this reading. So let me put the tarot back over here. And let's see. So you all have potential. I just feel like there's so much more beneath the surface for you. And like, as I'm looking at this card here, I see this like volcano and it looks like it's erupting, but it's like erupting with like stars and it looks like it's illuminated right here. So yeah, I just feel like when it comes to you all's potential, like I said, there's so much more beneath the surface for you. There's so much more for you to acquire. There's so much for you to become proficient at. When I see potential, it makes me think about the Fool card. And when I think about the Fool, it makes me think about mastery. It's like attaining, like I said, the knowledge and the experience and the skills, like, and it really does transform your life because essentially you become proficient at that thing. But this is like multiple things for you as well. So I just feel like it's time for you to really like activate your potential and really step into your strength. And it seems like this is going to be the results of your actions. All of those like gifts, like I said, those skills and things that already. It's time for you to brush up on those things. And now it's time for you to also expand into learning new things as well. It just seems like there's so much untapped like skills and talents that's within you. And if you lean into this, it's going to help you to, it's essentially going to help those skills and talents to come out. That's all I'm saying. It's going to help it to come out. So this makes me think about a lot about like you just emerging, which is really nice. I feel like you don't have to doubt what you know. Don't ever doubt your skills. Don't doubt your talents. It's time for you to really start to live through those things. That's what it's time for. You know, you could be repressing a lot of things and trying to keep them inside. Maybe, like I said, it's because your life doesn't give way for you to explore those things. Like, you all could actually be very talented and creative people, but maybe it's like your life doesn't give way for you to express yourself in that way. And I really feel like Spirit wants you to do that. Like, express yourself in that way, because it's not only going to work wonders for your life, but also for the people that come after you that need that. Yeah, I just feel like the result of this is like just expansion and like your life force expanding. I'm just picking up that this will do like wondrous things for your solar plexus chakra as well. Like that life force and energy is just really going to expand. So I love this for y'all. Let me get y'all another one, because I think I got 2 cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I got 2 cards. And then we have Adventures. I barely see this card. When I tell y'all, I barely see this card, Adventures. And that coming out on top of the Page of Wands, which is a very adventurous and explorative type of, or explorative type of energy. I think that's it. Or explorative. I feel like I said it right the first time. Like, like I said, it just leans into the possibilities of what could be. So I definitely love this as a result of you all doing this. I just feel like there's just such amazing and exciting things that are around the corner for you. And I'm just picking up that your energy is going to be a lot much more expansive. So, I mean, this is good, because I feel like you could have fell into like I don't want to say depressive slump, but like you could have been a little bored or feeling a like apathetic towards life, or feeling a bit idle. It's making me pick up like the 4 of Cups type of energy. Just feeling a bit idle. Some of y'all could feel like you're overlooked by others. But I just feel like there's going to be just doors that are opening, but it's only because you're seeking out that information and you're seeking out that knowledge. It's time for you all to really take action on life so that you're not lackluster. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call y'all lackluster, but it's just like, so you don't experience that feeling lackluster or feeling like your life has become stagnant. I just don't want to see y'all get into that, you know, 8 of Swords energy where you feel like you're stuck and there's just nothing you can do about it. It's like, yeah, it is. You can learn something new. You can brush up on the skills that you already have. You can start to put your life into order and declutter your life and let go of things that don't serve you anymore. That's people, places, things, environments, and mindsets and circumstances and situations. I just love this for y'all. I feel like your life is not over. Your life is not over at all. You just have so much more living to do. So just put yourself in the mindset and even the mind state to go experience that. Allow yourself to learn more. There's more to your life. So I'm going to get y'all an advice card from the Moonology deck. And now I'm going to end this reading for today. Ooh, I guess you have a lot of advice. I'm gonna get y'all some one card from the Moonology deck, and then we're gonna close up this reading for today. Let's see what comes out. I love this for y'all. I love this for y'all. We have Show the World the Real You. I love this for y'all. Like, there's just so much that's there. Like, even here with potential, there's just so much that's brewing beneath the surface. And it's just time for you all to really step out. Like, show us who you are. Like, talk to us, teach us what you know, like show us your talents, show us what you know how to do, like your skills, your abilities. It's really time for you all to do that. I just feel like y'all are very creative, but it's like your life circumstance, like I keep saying, doesn't give way for you to express this creativity. Like now it's time for, you know, you to show us, like show us. So we need to see it, because like I said, I feel like what you do and what you know is going to have such a huge impact on other people. So you got this. Like clearly you have something that is needed. Okay, you have something that is worthy, and you know you deserve to express that, and we need to experience that. So within that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this right here. I hope that you all resonated with this pile. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.